Happy Live Mondays, everybody. How you doing? I'm looking forward to this episode today because I just have some really great things to share with you as always. So today is June 26th. It is podcast 22, and I welcome you to the Earth Momma Living podcast. I am Jackie with Earth Momma Living. I helped connect you to your body so that you're able to move through blocks that have held you back from achieving optimum health in life pursuits using energetic healing, movement, sound, tarot, nutrition, journaling, and art therapies. Basically, whatever you might need. I'm a coach. I'm so excited to just talk about this. What do you see later here? I'm just so excited about what I'm doing right now. So please tell your friends to share, heart, and love the episode. We can grow together. Find me on earthmommaliving.com, Facebook, Instagram, which is Earth Momma Official, YouTube, Clapper, TikTok, Alignable, and Rumble. Today I'm going to do some grounding, some sound healing, and chat with you about my awesome masterclass that happened this weekend. Very excited about that. And how it helps moms, or really anybody, on a grander scale, not just on your daily living. Then I would like to show you me continuing the drawing that I started a couple weeks ago, and I will show you the photograph that I use as a reference. And again, it's amazing how long this Chichen Itza trip really echoes into my year visually. And I'm inspired with the graphics, the iconography from the Mayans. It's just fascinating. So before I go into all of that, I wanted to again tell you my best words of advice about gathering information. Hi, Harrison. Great to see you. Thank you. You're the bomb, too. Anyway, so great to see you. Have an awesome, what time is it there? I don't even know what time it is there. So it's tomorrow. I do know that. So anyway, definitely use your discernment. That is always what I tell you. And look things up on your own to confirm what you need to know. Lunchtime. Excellent. Well then, enjoy your lunch, my friend. And so, not everyone has the whole truth, and when I look through and see multiple sources that contain similar or exact information, and it resonates with me, I sit with that until further or different information is gathered. And does that make sense? Yeah, just, don't believe everything you read, see, or hear unless it makes sense with you, and then, talk to more people, see if it makes sense for real. All right. My core belief is, and this is my grand scheme, and all that I do, I believe in challenging the status quo. I believe in trusting our bodies to heal themselves, because they do. The way I challenge the status quo is by teaching clean living, by what we eat, what we allow around us, and all that supports our bodies to heal themselves. And feel free to ask questions in the window here. Shall we begin? So, for those of you who are listening to the replay, I welcome you here in my healing space. Let's get into the sacred heart and soul space by doing a couple things. First, some sound healing, then breath work, and chatting, and then a little bit of drawing. How about that? So, sound therapy. You guys know that I love my tuning forks, so let's get this going. Happy Monday, happy Tuesday. By the way, if you get yourself a basic set of tuning forks, and I highly recommend the really high-end ones, it's not crazy expensive, but Biosonics brand, I'm not an affiliate or anything, but it can help with tinnitus in your ears. By the way, really amazing tool. Twice a day, and see how it helps you. I don't have tinnitus, but I do know that absolutely has shown to help. Anyway, next tuning fork is the weighted one. Call them auto tuners. If you have earbuds or a headset, probably will be able to hear them better. But your body, from long distance even, will pick up on the frequency. And if you know that, it helps to remember so that you can allow that to come through. Definitely can connect and calm your vagus nerve. It's a wonderful thing to do with the tuning forks. And lastly is my Tibetan bell that my mom brought back about 30 years ago, something like that. Okay. Now that is done, and feel free to go to any of the podcasts that I've done, and just, if you want, you can check in and replay the sound section and replay that for all kinds of different healing. And so now let's do breath work, okay? So close your eyes, and what I'm going to do is 4 seconds breathing in through the nose and holding for 4 seconds, and then 4 seconds breathe out through your mouth. Here we go. Ready? Let's go. And breathe out. Again. Again. Last one. And breathe out. That should get you grounded if you aren't already. All right. Thank you for joining me today. I am super excited, by the way, to have completed my masterclass this weekend. It went really well, really, really well. And I'm just thrilled because it is the beginning of that is one part of the beginning of my next phase of where I'm going with my healing work and my coaching as a whole. And if you would like a recording of the session of the masterclass, if you would like a link to that, please email me directly. You can also direct message me also in any of these social media applications and just request that, and I can send that to you. It would be great too. I would highly recommend that you get on my email list. So let's chat about that. But I'm happy to send you a link to the masterclass replay that I have saved. And there will be another one. I'm not sure exactly when, probably the next couple of months here. But I will prepare for it the same way, and we will repeat because I got a lot out of it myself. And I know that the people who attended gave me a lot of great feedback about what we did on the call. It was fantastic. So just reach out, and I'm happy to send you a link to that. Also, I am launching a new phase of my work. It is all connected to my mission statement. So I know some of you who've talked to me know that I really would love to change, and that's what I talked about a little bit ago here. My mission statement is basically I want to change the healthcare system for the better, of course, by helping one person at a time to recognize that they can heal themselves, and then we will need the healthcare system less, and thus it can get better because of supply and demand, that we can help change it by requesting what we actually need from them. As I mentioned recently, I think it was on a couple of podcasts ago, I talked about how I'm actually shocked and surprised that the healthcare system is still not anywhere close to the way I'd like it to be. And the reason I ask other people is I'm not in it. And I'm really not in it because I have healed my asthma, I've healed my hypoglycemia and other things. And so I don't really know all the stuff going on that is still happening out there. And it's not great. There are a lot of great things too, by the way. I have met a lot of medical students who are learning the alternative care, which I can't believe. There are some schools out there that are actually teaching medical school students nutrition. I know, shocker, huge, because normally they don't get any. They get like 15 minutes of nutrition in medical school. And so I know that at the root of it, it is changing, it is getting better. But we also, as consumers of the healthcare system, we need to ask for what we need. And a lot of times we don't know what to ask because we've never even been told that we can ask for it. Yeah, I'm not even getting a whole discussion of that. I have a video that I can post at some point here of my experiences with the healthcare system and my recommendations. I have a whole protocol for how to talk to your doctor in a respectful way, of course, and nurse practitioners, chiropractors, even your naturopaths. I currently go to a naturopath, and I still actually, they're not schooled the same way I am for my nutrition. So there are ways of working with them, and you can fire them, and you can rehire new people. You can get different medical teams to help you, and I highly suggest that too, by the way. All right, so enough of that. I just wanted to simply say, by the way, so yeah, I'm expanding my work. I am launching even more of what I'm doing in this world. And I'm continuing my worldwide reach of my work. As you can see, I have friends in Australia and people who I've connected with all parts of Europe, all over the United States, Canada. I'm just broadening the connections and coaches, people who support what I'm doing and I support what they're doing. So my ability as a coach and healer and to be able to work one-on-one and as a group is expanding like so much more every day. And so yeah, I'm partnering with really brilliant people out there all over the world, and it explains to me, I'm finally getting that all of the things that I've learned and studied over the years, all the work, all the different jobs I've had have led up to what I'm doing now. And I feel so good about it. And I can help the people that need my help so much more in such a broad spectrum. And I'm feeling like it is a spectrum, all of us around the world, we are all different colors, all different nationalities, all different races, everything. And still we are one, and we can help each other. And I can help teach what I've learned and help you get to such a much bigger place and help you get to your goals. Anyway, there's no way for me to describe it all to you today, but reach out if you would like to be one of the first people I contact when it's even more official than right now. Please reach out if you'd like to be that group of people who I am connecting with right away. So I can help moms even more fully now. And you guys know, I help moms create a holistic lifestyle for themselves and their whole family to maximize their whole family's health without sacrificing time, flavor, or sanity, because we all need those things. Yeah. I am fully realizing how much more I can help you. So anyway, sending all my love out to you, sending my love. And now, so let's do some art so you can see that I have, I'm continuing the work that I started last week. And I'm going to now take off this really cool background, which is one of my pieces on fineartamerica.com. But actually it's on my website if you want the original. So I'm going to take this off so that I can get to you the drawing. I'm continuing the work that I started, which is just the sketch last week. And I wanted to show you the continuation of this work. And I'm so excited to do this because it's been, it feels like longer than a week, because when I don't do my artwork every day, I do miss it, to be perfectly honest. And I'm doing so many other things right now I'm growing. Okay, this is what we did last week. This was 2 weeks ago. Put this together. This is the snake symbolism, the iconology from the Chichen Itza. And I also have the original photograph that I might show you at the end here if we have time. So let's continue. So what the continuation of this would be, I'm going to start doing the final black line, the lines. And you guys know, what I'll do is I'll take this and I'll do a time-lapse segment of this podcast, and I will repost it so you can watch it really fast, because I know some of you don't have time. Here we go. And I do use permanent ink. It's basically like India ink inside the pens. This brand is Faber-Castell, which is a really amazing brand. They have very high quality art supplies. I highly recommend them. But for those of you who actually listened, will be able to hear the masterclass, you will hear that I talk about how it's not crucial when you're just simply wanting to express yourself artistically, that you have all the expensive supplies. Because if you're stressed about, oh, I don't want to buy a bunch of art supplies and then, I'm committing myself to, being like this most amazing artist. But no, if you're just wanting to create artwork, you can literally use an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper and your favorite pen or pencil. That's it. And don't even tell me that that you can't draw a straight line and you can't do art. Because if you sign your name, as I always say, you can do art. And you certainly can express yourself. Because with your signature, not only is it a legal document, but it is so connected to all the parts of you. There is therapy all around your drawings, your signature. Not only, and of course it's legal, right? So you sign in a legal document. All right. So I'll focus on this and do some more of the steps in this, and then we'll finish up because I don't want this to be too long today. And always, if you guys have questions, please put them in the chat or in the replay in the comment section. I'd be happy to answer questions for you. Put in that request for that video. Okay, so we've got the main lines, the main structure of the piece completed. To continue with this, definitely another time. And I'm thinking, because I did not center the thing, and I'm a graphic designer and I have to have everything centered if possible, unless you do it on purpose, which I did not do. I actually might put some more, like another figure in here. to make the space balanced, and then my brain will be happy. So, all right. I'm going to sign off for the day here short in 2 seconds. So let's just finish up by saying, let's see, any other questions that we might have? All right. So blessed souls, I send you my love, and I wish you the best of energy healing journeys. And the last word for me is I encourage each and every one of you to look within, to know that you can and do absolutely, without a doubt, heal yourself in every moment of every day. With this, you can overcome anything. Reach out. I would love to chat with you. Namaste. Have a great day. Much love.